Hello YouTube. Today we are looking at the Marvel Legends X-Men 97's Waves Rogue. Can't believe I finally have this in my collection. I never thought I'd actually have this in my collection because this figure became so hard to find when the original X-Men 97 wave came out back around last year, I think, when X-Men 97 was coming out. She became very expensive because her character became super popular during the show's initial run. And so they decided to do a reissue of Rogue and Wolverine. I did catch Wolverine last year when they had a quick restock on Big Bad Toy Store. So I've had the X-Men 97 Wolverine for a long time. So I don't really, and I did a review on him when I initially got him back last year. I'll have a link in the description for that video if you want to check that out. Anyway, sorry, me plugging my own videos. And yeah, so today we're going to be looking at Rogue, and we're going to be comparing her to the Marvel Select version, because I did pick up the Marvel Select version this year because I needed a Rogue in my collection, even though she's really big next to my Gambit. My only Gambit is the Toy Biz Gambit. As you can see, she is large and in charge next to him. I think it still looks really nice, and we're going to compare it to the Marvel Legends one. And we have some other X-Men here. We have that I just picked up. Picked up this Colossus from the Toy Pit. Really happy to have the OG Colossus from the Juggernaut 2-pack. I just pre-ordered the Juggernaut from Marvel vs. Capcom. Excited to have that in the collection. And then just have, we have Phoenix out here for comparison. So yeah, let's look at the packaging real quick. Let's look at the packaging. Got X-Men 97 at the top, some artwork of all the characters on the top right, some artwork on the left right there, window box packaging. On the back, you got some artwork of all the figures in the wave. We do have basically all of them except Gambit and Storm. And yeah, I still need to pick those up, but yeah. And here is Rogue out of box. And first impressions, this is a really fun figure. Really happy and really impressed with this figure. Really happy to actually have this, or have a version of Rogue into the collection. A Marvel Legends Rogue. I do have some Marvel Legends Rogues in my collection, but not in the Jim Lee outfit. So to have this Jim Lee style for my upcoming 90s display I'm really happy with it. And she looks really nice. I know it is a little stylized because this is based off the animation and not the comic books. So it is a little bit different, but it does look really nice. And I really, really like that head sculpt. Closer look at that head sculpt. Very accurate to the animation, I will say. And it does work as a comic book Rogue. Really nicely done. It is a little, like palish, especially with the paint on the hair. Again, it is an animation cell, or trying to depict an animation cell, so it's not as heavily detailed as the comic book figures. Now it is comparison time. Here she is next to the Marvel Select Rogue. Again, this is based off the comic books, so there is going to be some differences. There's the face, the head sculpts. Yep. The yellows are a little different. This one's much darker, much of a darker yellow compared to this one. This is more of a neonish yellow. I will say the body proportions are a little bit better on the Marvel Legend compared to the Marvel Select, as you can see. I do like the metallic of the green, though. That's one thing I wish translated to this figure. For accessories, she does come with 2 fists out of box. And then she comes with 2 other hands, one holding the glove, and then 1 open palm hand. The reason why she has 1 open palm hand is because her powers is she can use or, take whatever powers or whatever mutant powers she touches. So like if she touches, let's say, Colossus, she gets some of his powers, which is really interesting. But also, if she touches whoever she touches, she drains their powers. So she can't really have any. She can't really have any affection to Gambit, because if she touched him, his powers would be siphoned away, and he would go weak, or he would go weak. And yeah, this is a really nice figure. Articulation: head can look up and down, side to side. Neck pivot, arms go all the way around. They go up. You get a swivel and hinge at the elbow with a single jointed elbow. Swivels at the wrist, the hinge that go down and up. That is the same for all of these hands. You get a diaphragm joint that goes side to side all the way around. You get a beautiful swivel. Legs kick out, they kick up, they kick back. You get a thigh cut, double jointed knees. Ankles go down, up, and you have ankle pivot. So yes, standard articulation for Rogue. So let's stand her up and put her next to other X-Men in my collection. Here is Toy Biz Gambit next to the Marvel Legends Rogue, and they look really great together. I like this a lot more than the because what I'd have to do for this one was I'd have to have her on a flight stand and kind of have her in the back, because she is way too tall compared to that Gambit. So yeah, no, this looks a lot better in my opinion. Here she is next to Colossus. Really cool. And Phoenix. She'll stand. Guess not. There you go. And lastly, here she is next to the Outback Rogue with this is the Mystique turning into Rogue head. I wanted to see what this head would look like on here and vice versa, so let's do that. So here's that head swap. Looks pretty good. I will say the skin tones don't match though, because this is trying to be the original Marvel Legends Rogue, like the one from the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave, while this is, of course, X-Men 97. And here's what this looks like. Again, same issue, the skin tones don't match, but, pretty interesting. But yeah, that was my review of the X-Men 97's Marvel Legends Rogue. If you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.